doing the ground tissue system. So what we did in ground tissue system, Martin is still not connected. Alia, what I explained over here, can you remind me what we did in this ground tissue system? What I dictated exactly? Tell me, please.
I'm just finding my book actually. It's
okay. Yeah, please. I think we were doing this ground tissue system, and I was about to explain all these heading constituent of the ground tissue system of stem. Am I correct?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, right. Martin. I think his microphone is not correct. Martin, am I audible to you? You can text me if you can listen me. Hello. Hello, Shadika. You are late again.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Okay. So please start writing now. The ground tissue, the heading is ground tissue system, right? And then you have to write it down. The constituent of ground system of monocot stem. These all are the part of ground tissue system of stem, right? Try to understand what exactly I'm explaining. They are the part of these can be like these many part can be there in ground tissue of any stem, but stem are basically of two type, right? These plant are basically of two type. What? Monocot and dicot, right? So what about the monocot? When we talk about the monocot stem, right? Monocot stem. So monocot stem have out of them only these part, right? Two part. What are those? Hypodermis and ground parenchyma. Ground parenchyma, right? So parenchyma, right? They are made up of basically parenchymatous tissue. Then when we talk about the root of dicot system, and dicot system, root and dicot system. When we talk about the root, means we are talking about the both of the root, dicot and monocot, right? And dicot system. There are some more part differentiated from the hypodermis, right? Here will be able to find different kind of the thing, right? So hypodermis, here will be first hypodermis. After epidermis, there will be hypodermis, then cortex, then endodermis, and then medullary ray, and then pith. Please note it down.
So what's up the medullary?
Medullary ray, look, these, let me, first please note it down, then I'll explain you in more in detail. I'll tell you what are the medullary rays. We will again study them, but still I'll tell you what are those. Noted?
Yes, sir.
Okay, look, what are, you have asked, what are the medullary ray? Dicot stem. Look, here you can see there is secondary phloem, right, and secondary xylem, right, means xylem and phloem. Between these secondary xylem, you will find there are these blue color structure, right? These blue color structure are basically made up of parenchymatous cell. So both of the side there are what are, there is a xylem. Between the xylem there are some parenchymatous cell. These parenchymatous structure are called medullary rays. Got it? You'll find these structure, these purple color structure, they are basically made up of parenchymatous cell and they are called medullary rays. And outer side in medullary rays, like outer side of medullary rays, they are like beside the medullary rays, there are secondary xylem, and then here you will find secondary phloem, right? So between these xylem and phloem, there are some strips of parenchymatous tissue, they are called medullary rays. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. So let's start writing down one by one. What are these structure? First structure. So first subheading will be hypodermis. Put this first subheading. Hypodermis. Hypodermis forms few layer below. Hypodermis form few layers below epidermis. Full stop. It is made up of parenchyma or sclerenchyma. It is made up of parenchyma or sclerenchyma cells. Full stop. They provide mechanical strength. They provide mechanical strength to plant. They provide mechanical strength to plant. Second, cortex. Cortex is commonly thin-walled. Cortex is commonly thin-walled parenchymatous, thin-walled parenchymatous region between parenchymatous region between hypodermis between hypodermis and endodermis. Hypodermis and endodermis. Look, this is made up of this region. This is called cortex. This one, it is found between the hypodermis and endodermis, and it is made up of parenchymatous cells. Right. Next point. It store food. It store food and some other function and some other function. Next point. They can perform photosynthesis. They can perform photosynthesis if green. If chloroplasts are present, they can perform the photosynthesis, right? If green. Next, third one, that is endodermis. Endodermis is innermost layer of cortex. Next point. It is made up of tightly packed. It is made up of tightly packed barrel-shaped cell. Barrel-shaped cell. Right? It is called, this is very important for me. It is called starch sheath. It is called starch sheath in case of dicot, stem. This is also called starch sheath, that you need to remember, right? Endodermis. In root, endodermis have Casparian strip. In root, endodermis have Casparian strip or band, which is made up of lignin or suberin. So what are the endodermis, right? Let me tell you what are the endodermis and what is the Casparian strip. Do you have any idea about that?
No, sir.
Alia, Martin, any idea? Casparian strip or endodermis? No idea? Tell me quickly. Come on, guys. You are taking too much time to tell that you know or not, don't know. Martin, do you know what are the Casparian strip?
No.
Then tell me quickly that you don't know. Let me tell you, this is very important because we need it in the plant physiology part as well, right? Let me show you the diagram. You give me just one more. This is the try to understand. Look, endodermis. This is the diagram of endodermis with Casparian strip. Try to understand. Look, this is the cortex, right? This is the endodermis. Between these are the endodermal cell. They are the barrel-shaped cell, right? And between the cells, you can find there is a Casparian strip. This is the Casparian strip, right? This is the Casparian strip. The same This is the Casparian strip. Now, what happened? Because of this Casparian strip, water cannot enter from here. Water cannot enter from here, right? Then from where the water? Water will come between the cells space from here till here at the cortex. But when it comes to the endodermis, it have to enter inside the protoplasm, then into the xylem. So here in the Casparian, due to presence of the Casparian strip is made up of lignosuberin, right? And you know lignin and suberin both are the fat compound and they are impermeable to water. Impermeable to water. So from here in endodermis, right? In endodermis, the water cannot cross between the cells, right? Water cannot cross between two cells, the space between two cells, right? So what is the benefit? The benefit is that then water have to enter inside the protoplasm. When water will enter inside the protoplasm, it will be filtered and it will be made free from the bacteria and virus. To prevent the entry of bacteria and virus inside the xylem or inside the plant, this Casparian strip helps, right? That is the function of Casparian strip. Is it clear or not? Tell me, all of you.
Yes, sir.
Clear? Crystal clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Remember what is the Casparian strip? We will need it again when we will study the transport of the water in plant in apoplastic and symplastic pathway. There are two pathways, right? We will require them. Clear? I think clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Then after the endodermis, the next one is pericycle, right? Here you can understand. This is the endodermis, and inside the endodermis, the next layer is pericycle. This is the yellow color cells. This is the pericycle. Then there are vascular, right? So next heading is pericycle. Start noting now. It is the outer boundary of. It is the outer boundary of. It is the outer boundary of vascular strand. It is the outer boundary of vascular strand. Next one. In root, this is very important. In root, it gives rise lateral branches, right? So lateral branches in root, it comes out from the pericycle, right? The pericycle in young root is made up of thin walled cell, right? So it is made up of thin walled cell, right? Then fifth one is pith. Pith is just parenchymatous tissue. It's found at the center of the plant, center part of the plant, like here at the mid you will find the pith, right? It lies at the center of it lies at the center of stem and root and often parenchymatous and often parenchymatous. It is well developed. It is well developed in dicot stem and monocot root. It is well developed in dicot stem and monocot root. This is well developed here. It is repository of many excretory substances, like tannin, phenol, like tannin, phenol, and calcium, like tannin, phenol, and calcium. Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then finally, medullary rays.
Okay, go up next one.
Okay. Do you want to note it down? Got it?
Yeah.
Please note it down. Done, Martin?
Yes, sir.
So what are the medullary rays? I have told you they are found between the xylem and phloem. So they are non-vascular areas. Non-vascular means they are neither made up of xylem nor made up of phloem. They are non-vascular areas found between vascular bundle. Right? So that's it for the system, and that's it for the ground. Tell me, is it clear or not? If you have any doubt in any point, please let me know.
It's clear, sir.
Okay. Now, next is vascular bundle or vascular tissue. What are the vascular bundle or vascular tissue? Look, vascular bundle, we have already understood that vascular bundle are made up of two things, xylem plus phloem. So they are the combination of xylem plus phloem. So xylem plus phloem, they are the collectively called vascular bundle. Vascular bundle may be of two types. They are conjoined, right? So conjoined vascular bundle may be of two type again, right? So vascular bundle may be either conjoined or concentric, right? So when we talk about the conjoined vascular bundle, they may be of two types, collateral and bicollateral. What are the conjoined? When xylem and phloem, they are lie close to each other, right? Then they are called conjoined. Conjoined may be of two types. Look, collateral and bicollateral, right? In collateral, look, xylem and phloem, they are lie with each other, right? Then they may be of again two types, closed and open. What are the closed? Closed vascular bundle do not divide, right? They do not divide. They do not divide. When I uh, say closed, closed means they are closed for growth. You can say they are closed for growth, right? When vascular bundle are closed for growth, they are called closed. Open vascular bundle can divide and they will grow, right? That's why. So you can refer over here. They are open for the growth, right? They are open for the division. And what is the difference between closed and open? In open vascular bundle, a layer is found, and that layer is called cambium. Can you tell me what is the cambium? I have already explained. What is the cambium? Who will tell me? Alia, Martin, Siddhika, tell me.
Sir, it's a layer
No?
on the bark of a tree.
Sorry? Sorry?
It's a layer on the bark of a tree.
What is the cambium? What exactly they do? Cambium are the tissue, they are meristematic tissue. I have already told you when I was telling you meristematic tissue. Cambium is meristematic tissue and they will divide and they will meant for the growth. Clear? If you want, you can note it down. Cambium is made up of meristematic tissue, right? Look here. Try to understand how they perform function. If vascular bundle is open, suppose that, and there is a layer of cambium. Right? Suppose that this is a layer of cambium. Cambium is made up of meristematic tissue. What will happen? This cambium layer, which is made up of meristematic tissue, it will divide, right? So already the xylem and phloem are present. So primarily the xylem and phloem, which are, I want your 100% focus over here. It's very important topic what I am explaining now, right? Try to understand. Cambium is made up of meristematic tissue. You know the meristematic tissues are those tissues which have the capability of division. So we have already xylem and phloem. So this is the xylem and this is the phloem, right? So xylem and phloem, which is already present since starting, we call it primary xylem or primary phloem. What will happen when cambium will divide? So it will add on cell over here or add on cell over here. So it will add on cell at the both of the point. After the division of the cambium, what cambium will do? Cambium will cut down the cells at both of the end, right? Because of division, what it will do? Try to understand. This is the cambium, right? Cambium will add on some cells over here, these cells, right? So the cells, this is already the cells which is already the portion which is already present. This is called primary phloem, right? And when it will divide, it will add on secondary phloem, right? And again, so when it will divide, it will add on at this area, it will add on the secondary phloem. And when it will divide at this, it will divide at the both of the end, right? When it will divide at this end, what it will form at this end, it will form secondary xylem, right? Here it is primary xylem, right? So primary xylem, secondary xylem, primary phloem, and secondary phloem, right? So when the cambium will divide, they will give rise to this kind of the xylem and phloem. Clear? That is the relevance, and that's how the stem, the girth of the stem or thickness of the stem will increase. Is that clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now bicollateral. So they are the collateral, right? In bicollateral, there will be xylem at the center, and at the both end of the xylem there will be phloem, right? And between the xylem and phloem there will be what? Cambium. Inner cambium and outer cambium. There are two cambium, so both cambium. So these are called bicollateral. Clear? In bicollateral, there will be both side phloem, and in collateral there are just one phloem and one xylem, and they are close to. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now come to the concentric. In concentric vascular bundle, so basically here there are three kind of the vascular bundle. By the way, at your syllabus, I think there should be only two kind of the. I think there are only two type of the vascular bundle. Yes, I think it should be two type. This thought a concentric should not be there in your syllabus. Let me check. No, concentric is not in your syllabus, but let me tell you, this is good. This is important for NEET exam. So conjoints are where the xylem and phloem are close to each other, right? Let me write it down. Conjoints are those vascular bundle. First kind of vascular bundle are conjoined. So they are where xylem and phloem are close to each other, or we can say xylem and phloem are at the same axis, right? Here, the second kind of the vascular bundle are radial. Radial vascular bundle are those where xylem and phloem are found in are found at different axes are found at different axes. You can see here the xylem and phloem are present in the same axis. Here the xylem and phloem, this is the phloem, this is the xylem, this is the phloem alternatively. So they are present at different axes. Clear? Radial vascular bundle.
Yes, sir.
Concentric means ring like. Either phloem will be surrounded. So there are two types: amphivessel and amphicribal. In amphivessel, phloem is surrounded by xylem, right? In amphicribal, phloem surround the xylem, right? Means xylem is surrounded by phloem, right? So these are the type of vascular bundle. You have to remember the conjoint and radial for your school exam. Tell me if there is any doubt. If you have any doubt, please ask me, else we'll go ahead. Done? You have to
Yes,
note it down these conjoint and radial. Note it down conjoint and radial. Look, note down like this way.
second, sir. Could you scroll up? Okay, thank you. That's it.
Done? Okay. So look. Vascular bundle. That is conducting tissue. Means xylem plus phloem. They are of two types. First, radial, and second, conjoint. Radial, xylem, and phloem at different axes. Different axes. Here the xylem and phloem are present at different axes. Conjoint, xylem, and phloem are present at same axis. Again, conjoint vascular bundle may be of further two types. Radial have the just single type, right? Conjoint vascular bundle may be of uh, two types. So we have this one. So either they may will be uh, collateral or bicollateral, right? So they are collateral and bicollateral, right? And one more category is present, that is called conjoint vascular bundle. There is one more category: collateral, bicollateral, and you can say radial. Sorry, not radial. Concentric. Concentric. You can write it down like this way. Done.
1 second, sir.
Noted down, Alia?
Yes,
Martin? Okay, fine. So write it down one by one. Vascular bundles are made up of vascular tissues. Vascular bundle are made up of vascular tissue, xylem and phloem. They are radial in root. They are radial in root and conjoined. That is very important. Conjoined in case of stem and leaf. In case of stem and leaf. In case of stem and leaves. Now let's start with the first one. Full. So first subheading should be the radial bundles. The radial vascular bundle. Here, xylem and phloem. Here, xylem and phloem are found in form of separate bundles. In form of separate bundles. They occur on different radius. They occur on different radii or radius. They occur on different radii. Right? They are found in root, that we have understood. That I have. They are present in root. Then after the radial, diagram is already present. We have studied the diagram, so no need to join. Then come to the conjoint. In conjoint, the xylem and phloem are found at same radius. Xylem and phloem are found at same radius. They remain conjointed with each other. Right? After conjoined, so note it down. They may be of three types. They may be of three types. So further conjoined vascular bundle are of three types. I have already explained you: collateral, bicollateral, and concentric. Right. So first one is collateral. A. Collateral. Those conjoined bundle in which phloem and xylem in which phloem and xylem are found at same radius where phloem outer side and xylem at inner side They may be open or closed type. Next, such vascular bundle uh, are described as open, which have uh, cambium between xylem and phloem. Closed vascular bundle do not have cambium tissue and do not produces secondary xylem and secondary phloem. Right? They do not produce a secondary phloem and secondary xylem. Means they are not responsible for secondary growth. Means secondary growth means growth with thickness. Clear or not? So open vascular bundle,
Yes,
we did
sir.
closed vascular bundle. So they are open type and they are closed type vascular. Right? After the collateral, there are bicollateral vascular bundle. Right? So next is bicollateral. B. Bicollateral. They have phloem. On inner and outer side of xylem. Right? All three lies in same radius. Usually, cambium is present at both outer and inner side of xylem. Right? So they are bicollateral. Basically, let me tell you where are the bicollateral. Like two phloem and one xylem. So what is the benefit of bicollateral vascular bundle? Can you tell me? Just answer with your common sense. Yes, Siddhika. What is the benefit of? In medical, the question I've been asked where bicollateral vascular bundles are found. Come on, guys. What is benefit of two phloem and one xylem? More food can be transported. Come on, more food can be transported. So you must have seen there is a 1 or 2 or 3 kilogram plant of pumpkin, but the pumpkin is of 25 kilogram, 30 kilogram. It may be up to 50 kilogram, right? So fruit is so big and plant is so small. How it become possible? It become possible because they have, so example where they are found. They are found in cucurbita, pumpkin, right? They are found in pumpkin. So pumpkin is known as cucurbita, cucurbita, right? Cucurbita pepo, basically this is called. So in cucurbita, it is found where it transport large amount of the food. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Then come to the concentric vascular. The third category, C, that is concentric bundle. In concentric bundle, uh, they may be of two types: amphitribal, amphitribal, where xylem form xylem form 4, while phloem surrounded. Next one is amphivessel. Amphivessel. In amphivessel, phloem lie in the center, and xylem surrounding. Okay. So that is amphitribal and amphivessel. This vascular bundle part was very important. It's very important. You can get these questions: what are the collateral, what are the bicollateral, and all that.
Done, sir.
Done. Okay. So this was all about the vascular bundle, right? Hope it should be clear to you. Still, if you have any doubt, please ask me. Then I'll go ahead. Then the rest of the things are very easy. They are the diagram based question. The only thing which we need to understand, uh, that is the this one, secondary growth only. That's it. So tell me, go through with it and tell me if you have any doubt. If you don't have any doubt, then let me tell. And if you have doubt,
Sir,
any of
what
these,
is
yeah,
the difference between open and closed type?
open vascular bundle are those they are open for growth. Look, why open for growth? Because between those two permanent tissues, xylem and phloem, there is a what? Meristematic tissue, cambium, right? So cambium is present. They are open for growth. What will happen? Division will take place in meristematic tissue. They will make secondary phloem and secondary xylem. When they will add on the secondary phloem and secondary xylem, the thickness of stem will increase, right? So they help in the growth. So open vascular bundle are those which are open for growth or open for division, right? In closed vascular bundle, cambium is not there. They cannot make secondary xylem and secondary phloem. It means they are not open for growth. It means the secondary growth or thickness of stem is not possible if the vascular bundle are closed. So monocot plant, why wheat or rice or maize stem is not that much thick like tree? Why any of the maize stem, any of the rice stem, any of the wheat stem? Because they are monocot, because their vascular bundle are closed. That's why their stems are very thin, not thick. But what about the mango? Mango have the open vascular bundle, right? Neem has the open vascular bundle, right? So their vascular bundle divide. That's why their stem or trunk are thick one. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Any more question?
No, sir.
No? Now there is a anatomy of root and stem. Just these are the arrangement of tissue. So you have to understand it with the help of diagram. So I'll explain you one by one. You have to focus here only on NCRT, right? Need not to go. So first, dicot root. Yes, dicot root. So if you will talk about the dicot root, the outer structure, this is the root here is present, obviously. Then the piliferous layer. So what is the epidermis of root is called piliferous layer. Epidermis. We do not use epidermis root. Epidermis term. Epidermis of root is called. It is made up of piliferous layer, right? It is called piliferous. Then cortex is present. Then phloem is present and xylem is present. So phloem and xylem both are present at different radius. That's why we call that arrangement. What kind of arrangement? This is the radial arrangement, right? Again, and anatomically here you can see root here are present, right? Piliferous layer. This is basically single layer. It is made up of single cell, right? Then cortex is very thick cortex. After cortex, there is an endodermis, right? Endodermis inside below the endodermis, there is a pericycle, right? Below the and inside the pericycle, there are xylem and phloem, which are found at the different radius, right? Between xylem and phloem, there are certain tissue. They are called parenchymatous. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Casparian strip is present, right? Endodermis. So let me write it down. Some point. endodermis have Casparian strip and pericycle is thick-walled. By the way, we have studied all of them. Pericycle have thick-walled, right? And then they are called conjunctive tissues. They are called conjunctive tissues, right? So next point, parenchymatous tissue between xylem and phloem are called conjunctive. That's it. Any this diagram you need to remember. Any doubt? Any question? The xylem and vascular bundles may be 2 to 6 alternate xylem and phloem. Clear? So this is the dicot root. If you have any doubt, go through with your NCERT. If you have any doubt, ask. In dicot root and monocot root, there is a very small difference, right? Dicot root have lesser vascular bundle. The monocot root have lesser vascular bundle than dicot. That's it. That is the difference. Go through with the diagram. Ask me if you have any doubt. Martin, any doubt? Alia? So, do your school authorities or school when they school question paper, it asks about the diagram based question or not?
Yes, sir. We do.
Then definitely you will get one diagram from this chapter. Either, let me tell you, the most probably they will ask you, either they will ask you to dicot stem, TS of dicot stem, or TS of monocot. This is dicot root, right? The root structure of dicot or monocot is almost similar. Look, this is monocot, right? So dicot have less vascular bundle and monocot have more vascular bundle. That is the only difference. The rest of the thing you will see that everything is same almost. Look, again, root here is present, obviously. Piliferous layer, that is epidermis, cortex is present, endodermis is present, and pith is present. Pith is extra. Pith is not found in the dicot root, it is found in the monocot root. Again, in large diagram, root here, piliferous layer, cortex is present, passive cells, obviously, Casparian, look, the Casparian strip is endodermis. In endodermis, there are certain kind of the cell which do not have Casparian strip, and the water flow through them, right? They are called passive cells. The cells of endodermis do not have Casparian strip. Right? They are called passive cells. This is endodermis. This is pericycle. Passive cells I have already told you. Right? Phloem and xylem. They are phloem and xylem. They are the at different axes, so they are the radial arrangement, right? So you can write it down like a radial vascular bundle. A radial vascular bundle. And more number of vascular bundle, more number of vascular bundle than monopore. Sorry, than dipole. More number of vascular bundle than dipole. Than dipole, right? And what else? Fifth is present, which is not found in. Fifth is present at center. Right, fifth is present at center. And what else is there? Right. So go through with and ask me if you have any doubt. This is the only difference between them. This layer is called epiblema layer. This is made up of a bit thicker cells. Epiblema. The number of vascular bundle may be 20 to 30. Maybe 20 to 30 vascular bundle. Vascular bundle radial, that we have understood. Go through with it and tell me, is it clear or not? If you have any doubt, please ask me. Martin,
Yes, sir.
done?
Yeah.
Is it clear? Alia, Shadika, clear? Look, the next one is no. This is not dichotomous. Just a minute.
Hello.
Just a minute. Okay. Yeah, we'll start in next class, but let me show you first what is the diagram. Yes, Martin, are you saying something? This
No,
is
no.
this is the yes, this is the uh, dicot system, right? This is the diagram of dicot system. The outermost layer, they have epidermal hair. Epidermis is there, hypodermis is there, then cortex is there, then endodermis. Inside endodermis, there are the vascular bundle, and vascular bundle are collateral over here. Now, this is the more enlarged diagram. These are the epidermal hair. Cuticle is found. Cuticle is not found in the uh, uh, root. That's why we call them epiblema, right? Epidermis is there. Then parenchyma is there. Florenchyma is there. Parenchyma is there. Then again, endodermis is there. Then phloem, cambium, and xylem, right? That's how it is arranged, right? So this is the diagram of dicot system. Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's it for the day. And from here onward, so please note it down, or we'll start now. But a small part is left behind. The major part which is left behind in this chapter, that is our secondary growth, and that is very important question for your school examination. Generally, there if this question is asked in as a large question, right? So, what is the secondary growth? How does it take place, and all that, right? So that is a 5-marker question. We'll discuss in next class. And anatomy of leaf is also we need to discuss, and then we will sum up this chapter in next class, and we'll start next chapter, right? So go through with your NCRT and come with the questions if you have, right? Okay, fine. So
Yes,
bye bye.
sir.
Take care. Good night.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Welcome. Welcome.